Vic XL. And just like that, once again, it's on.
And just like that, once again, it's on. What's up, good people? What's up, good world? It's your boy Vic XL. This is the Ridin Durty radio show, the Ridin Durty podcast, where we bridge the gap between hip hop and everyday life, bringing you what's next and new, but bringing it to you right now. We are the trendsetter, the true cultivators of the hip hop culture. Bring you the people that are definitely doing their thing by giving them a platform to tell their story. All right? Okay, hold on. Y'all know I have to get this out of the way. Okay, gotta say one time for our brand new sponsor, one time for Liquor Lollipops. That's right, Liquor Lollipops. One more lick, one more. Okay, Liquor Lollipops. They are a premium hard candy flavored in your favorite alcoholic spirit. Okay, now it's a non-alcoholic candy, but it gives you the flavor or your favorite spirit or alcoholic beverage. Like today I'm on this. Today I'm on this tequila. It's this tequila. Today I'm on this tequila, but they have all kind of premium flavors like tequila, apple whiskey, vodka, just to name a few. Now, if you want to find out more about Liquor Lollipops, all you gotta do is visit their website at liquorlollipops.com. Okay, that's at liquorlollipops.com, or make sure you visit their Facebook fan page and hit that like button, and also receive notifications when they got events and special things going on. All right, so one time again for Liquor Lollipops premium hard candy, you got to be 21 and up to suck and stop eating your kids' candy. All right, now I also got to say one time for WMR Music Group. WMR Music Group, they're a marketing, promotion, and branding company, all right, that does all kind of amazing things for your career. If you're an artist, and if you are an artist and you realize how hard it is breaking into the entertainment game, well, they definitely can assist you through the forms of music. Like if you are an artist with a very, very dope single, you feel like your single is the one and the world needs to hear it. They have a great, very, very wide array of DJ lists, where it's radio DJ, club DJ, mixtape DJ, street DJ. Well, they have a list of DJs, and they can definitely get your music into the hands of some of those DJs to help get your music moving forward. Feel like you have a video? You feel like you have a visual? You feel like you need the world to see it? Well, they can get you on stations like TV1, BET, websites like WorldStar or Hot New Hip Hop, just to name a few, and people will start viewing your visual and actually maybe partake in your movement. Or if you feel like you have a story and you just need the world to hear your story, they can get you in front of some of the dopest interviews across the land via TV, internet, or radio. Now, all you got to do is hit them up at www.wmrmedia.com. Again, that's www.wmrmedia.com. Hit them up and let them know that you need help getting your music moved in the right direction. They can definitely put you in the game. They have a very special 6-month artist development program that can definitely get you to start winning ASAP. All right. Now, also, last but not least, would you like to lose up to 25 pounds in 10 days? How about balanced pH systems for your body? Or would you like to relieve stress or slow down the aging process? How about balance a stable blood pressure level? Well, you know what? You can obtain all these things by becoming a drinker of Dr. Juice Cleanse. All right, Dr. Juice Cleanse is an all-natural cleanser that does those amazing things for your body as well as others. All right, now don't take my word for it. Visit them at www.drjuicecleanse.com. Find out how this product can start helping you live healthier today. Okay. All right, now, I always forget to tell you guys this, so I got to definitely say it. Make sure you guys follow me on my fan Facebook page, Ridin Durty Radio. It's at Ridin Durty Radio, RIDINDURTYRADIO, because I will start shifting the show over to those pages. That way I can maximize the numbers, all right? So please follow me on Ridin Durty Radio on Facebook. Make sure you hit that like button and notification button. That way you can find out when we drop new shows. All right. Also follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Ridin Durty Radio. The spelling is the same. Everything is at Ridin Durty Radio. Okay. All right. Now today is Sunday, July the 4th. I got some birthdays I got to run through. First, I got to say happy birthday to UFC great. That's right, UFC great. My man Conor McGregor. Today he turns 31 years old today. He's vying for a potential fight with Floyd Mayweather. He also said he retired. I'm not sure what the hell my man Conor McGregor is doing, but he's still one of the greatest to ever hit the ring. So definitely happy birthday to him. He turns 31 years old today. I also gotta say happy birthday to the wife of T.I. I know she'll hate that if she heard it. I gotta say happy birthday to Miss Tamika Harris, aka Tiny Harris. She turns 44 years old today. Happy birthday to her. Got to say happy birthday to Chicago rapper, the cousin of my man Chief Keef, my man Tato turns 24 years old today, so definitely happy birthday to Tato. And Tato said he killed people, if you remember that, when he was beefing with my man 6ix9ine. But definitely, hopefully, he's out there not killing nobody and enjoying his birthday. Got to switch over to Facebook. Got to say happy birthday to former guest of the show, spiritual rapper, my man Mr. Vernon Little. Definitely happy birthday to him. Got to say happy birthday to one of the pioneers of the bass game. Got to say happy birthday to my man MCADE. Definitely happy birthday to MCADE, the bass mechanic. Happy birthday to him. And last but not least, I got to say happy birthday to my man Blank Man Rip. Definitely got to say happy birthday to him. Definitely doing his thing. Now, you know, I always say, if you want to say happy birthday to a person, there's no better way to say happy birthday than by checking out some of their music, some of their previous work through any streaming source. So, and if you follow any of the people I aforementioned, wish them a happy birthday and tell them you heard it was their birthday on the Ridin Durty show. Okay? Do that for your boy. All right. Now, gotta let you know, like I said, today is Sunday, July the 14th, and today is National Mac and Cheese Day. That's right. Today is National Macaroni and Cheese Day. All right. Now, let me let you know a little bit about Macaroni and Cheese Day. All right. One of the classic food earned its own place of honor with this day, July the 14th, because it's National Mac and Cheese Day. This day is celebrated every year, July the 14th. And the way you celebrate is by enjoying some of your favorite mac and cheese, whether it's homemade or a restaurant, or maybe it's coming straight up out the box. However you choose to celebrate, please get on board. Enjoy you some mac and cheese today, and hashtag National Mac and Cheese Day. All right. Now, real quick, let me shift gears over to a little celebrity news and let y'all know what's going on out here in these streets. All right. So, you know, I've been telling you, keeping you guys posted on this R. Kelly thing. Well, you know, he's definitely got picked up on some more charges, and it seemed like some of his inner circle has turned in over 20 videos of R. Kelly committing sex acts, whether it's with minors or consenting adults. But there's been 20 videos apparently turned in via the people in his camp. Now, with R. Kelly being arrested right now, and you know, they're waiting to see what's going on, whether he's going to get a bond or not. It seems as if the women that's been living in his Chicago Trump Tower residence have been kicked out, all right? They don't feel like they'll be able to pay, or the bills won't get paid. So the girls living in his Chicago Trump Tower residence have been kicked out since R. Kelly has been arrested. So we're going to definitely keep you posted on that. I got to say one time, a salute to Cardi B. You know, Jermaine Dupri made some interesting statements about female rappers, saying that all feel like strippers. Well, Cardi B has took to Instagram a couple times. Number one, to say that sometimes she feel like the masses only support the women who talk about their vagina. But now she issued another post naming a lot of MCs who don't rap about that thing, like Rhapsody, Tierra Whack, just to name a few. But she definitely gave a long list of artists you need to check out. So if you follow Cardi B on Instagram, check out her latest post talking about the female rappers, and definitely check out some of their work if you want to hear some non-vajayjay rapping females. All right. So that's all I have for hip hop news. I gotta say salute I definitely got to say salute. And one time to my fellas in my hometown, Griffin, Georgia, last night they just premiered their brand new movie. It's called The Story Before the Glory. But definitely I got to say one time for them, they had a great movie premiere in my city. I didn't get a chance to check it out, but I'm definitely proud of them guys for definitely doing their thing and bringing something like that to our city. Hopefully it'll be an inspiration to a lot of people to come behind them and do their thing when it comes to, being from a small town, because a lot of times we don't feel like we have opportunities, but they definitely proved that a lot can be done through loyalty, patience, and perseverance. So definitely got to say one time to those guys for definitely doing that thing with the movie premiere and red carpet last night of The Story Before the Glory. All right, now I've gave you celebrity news. I gave you celebrity birthdays. I told you today is National Mac and Cheese Day, as well as telling you about our amazing sponsors. Now it's time for me to do what I enjoy doing most, and that's bring you the people on the street, the people in our community who are definitely doing their thing and letting the world know how they move, how they operate, and making the world a better place, be it through arts, entertainment, activism, or music. Today is no different, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Ridin Durty platform, Latin filmmaker, Mr. Emmanuel Osorio. What's going on, my guy?
Hey, how's it going? Thank you for having me on the show. It's a pleasure.
Man, I'm so glad you're here. I love, I just want to mention a couple of my friends in my hometown just premiered their movie. I love talking to independent filmmakers, independent directors, independent actors and actresses who are definitely trying to make their way into this competitive market. So welcome to the show and thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, so look, let's start from the top. All right, Mr. Emmanuel, you're a very young guy. Let the world know first how old you are, secondly where you're from, and thirdly what made you fall in love with filmmaking.
Okay, so my name is Emmanuel Osorio. I go by Emmanuel the director. I'm 19 years old and I'm a Latino filmmaker. I was born and raised here in Los Angeles, California. And what got me into film was just art in general and discovering different outlets of creativity.
All right, that's no doubt. Now, being 19, there are a lot of people 19 years old who are doing a lot of other things and having buckled down and decided on a career. What made you decide at such an early age that this is the career path you wanted?
Throughout my artistic career, I've dabbled on in a wide variety of range within art and within the art community. I've done photography and I've done choreographing, like dancing and such. I've done a lot of acting and I've done some directing. So ultimately, it wasn't until I started to learn that everything that I've been taught so far up to this point has subconsciously been film. And so ultimately, with that being said, it was sort of just like an easy getaway for me, and I just morphed everything that I knew, and then I put the pieces together, and it ultimately it was just super smooth. And what really got me into filmmaking was just the art of just creating and expressing yourself however you can.
All right, that's definitely the move. Who are some of the people you admire, or some of the people that make you want to bring the best, classiest work to the people when it comes to the film industry?
Absolutely. That's a very good question. Well, to start off, I want to say Quentin Tarantino. Right now he's coming out with a very big, very, very huge Hollywood film titled Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Obviously it takes place here, and it takes place in 1969 with all, the big scandal of the Manson murders and whatnot. And that's something that I've been looking forward to for a minute now, and just to start off there, and then off of that, piggybacking off of that would be Robert Rodriguez. Me being a Latino filmmaker, I definitely watched Spy Kids as a child, and a lot of my family members and a lot of relatives and friends loved that movie. And then also, given that I am a Latino filmmaker, a big inspiration of mine was Guillermo del Toro. Right now, he's coming out with Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. And that should be coming up pretty soon, and I'm very excited for that because I feel like this generation now, 2019, 2020, moving on to 2020, given that we're all mostly young millennials, I feel like this would be a very good film to showcase the younger audience to hopefully inspire them to move forward with art and just with creative visions.
All right, no doubt. So now, being that at 19 years old, you've decided to direct film. What was your first representation for yourself leading up to what you're doing today? Did you start off doing short films? Did you start off doing videos? What was your first inclination of presenting your work to the people?
The first piece of work that I would say was just photography. Plain and simple. I started off when I was a child, using just little disposable cameras here and there that I would find, and then ultimately, as I got bigger and as I got older, I was able to get a more professional, upgraded camera, like a DSLR, like a black Canon camera, and it just all started off from there. It started off with photography, and then, I was playing around with the settings, and sure enough, you can record, and, photography is film, and film is photography. It works both ways, and, for me, I just wanted to see these pictures move, because it's like, if we can capture a moment in time just with a picture, imagine what we can do with video. So, I would say it all started off really with just a disposable camera.
Okay. All right. Now, being behind the camera, what is your weapon of choice? Like, what type of camera do you like to film now? Because I've seen people film with all different types of camera to bring their projects to life. What's your weapon of choice?
That's a good question. That's a big question, actually. Given that right now we're in the digital age where everything is just 4K and everything is really oversaturated, and people just, cinema has just been a complete change, and with the rapid growth of technology, off the bat, obviously, like a Canon 7D, just because that's what everybody's really using, and but if it was up to me personally, if I could just make executive decisions willy-nilly left and right, I'd say if we could turn back the time and cell phones weren't a thing, I wouldn't have cell phones to be a thing. And with that being said, I would be able to use film and to use an actual camera that has film physically moving and capturing the moments. So it'd be a 35 millimeter, but it's just, like I said, technology is just rapidly changing, and it's something new. It's something great. I love it. It gives more opportunities for creativity, like I said. But ultimately, if it was up to me, I'd say I would go with the original, 35 millimeter.
Okay. All right. Now, before we get into your project that you're about to present to the people, tell me, what are some of your favorite films of all time?
Some of my favorite films of all time, it would have to be, I think, given that a lot of my creativity was captured through the eyes of an innocent, an innocent boy here in LA, and then getting to see everything for what it really was and what it really is. Disney films and Universal films have been, very much so a work of art that I've tried to exploitate and really dig deep into. But something, like I said, given that I'm a Latino filmmaker, something that really, inspired me to go through with my project was Guillermo del Toro's Pan's Labyrinth. That film to me was just it was like seeing magic on a screen. It was magic, and it was a fairy tale told in real life, and something that you could see through the screen, but it feels tangible. It's something that makes you feel like you're there with the character and with Pan.
Okay, now I have one more question. I'm sorry, before we get into your film. Being a Latin filmmaker, how do you feel the opportunities are for Latin filmmakers like yourself, as well as Latin actors and actresses in 2019?
Do you mean as far as indie or as far as, studio-wise?
Both.
Both. Okay. So, I feel, well, first of all, with just in general, I feel like it's a great time to move forward as a Latino and as somebody that can freely represent the Latino community. I feel like it's a good moment in time for actors to definitely sharpen up and get ready, because it's our time, and the time is now. Like I said, we're here in 2019. Moving. It's 6 months away. We're half a year in. We're 6 months away from 2020, and I've been blessed and fortunate to be invited to private screenings and to get to see what's coming forward in the future with, as far as acting and directing and roles go for the Latino community. I'm very excited. I don't want to name any names because that's just disclosed information, but there's a lot of Latino actors that are definitely paving the way and definitely making their mark and making our mark in general. It's such a great moment because we as a community can ultimately showcase what our talents are, and I'm happy. I'm glad. I'm really stoked, honestly, and privileged to be in this position that I am as a Latino film director.
All right. Now, let's talk about your current project. Let the people know the name and tell us a little bit about it.
Yes. So the current project that I'm working on is my first feature film titled BLASÉ L.A. BLASÉ L.A. takes place here in Los Angeles, California. And, with this film, I'm super excited for everyone to see this worldwide. Just because everybody's going to be able to connect and resonate with these characters that I'm putting up on the silver screen. Just the thought of BLASÉ L.A. and, the brewing and curating process for it. Right now we're in pre-production. We're going to be shooting in a couple of months. So if there's anybody that wants to hop onto this project, it's going to be very much so wave making, and feel free to DM me at my Instagram at Emmanuel the Director. But, with this film, the goal is to premiere at the Cannes Film Festival in May. And, given that it is LA, with LA comes all of these different communities and environments. When you think of LA, people, and people have seen films and they've seen movies where, they get to see the glitz and the glam of LA, but not all the times do you get to see the real side. I'm not saying that the glitz and the glam is not real, but like I said, there's different environments, and I mean, if you go up north, you get NoHo, and you get the entertainment side of LA. You go a little more west, you get the beachy vibes, palm trees, sand waves, and you go a little more south, and then it gets a little more scuzzy or a little more deteriorated, and there's just some parts that people need to see, and I feel as though being a Latino director, I can connect with people, whether you're on one side or you're on the other. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're all people, no matter what ethnicity or where you come from. And ultimately, with BLASÉ L.A, I really want to showcase, the Beverly Hills lifestyle and the street lifestyle, because it's very much so just down the street from each other, but not many people get to see it.
Okay. All right. Now, did you completely write the film, and will you be acting in it as well?
Yes. So as far as BLASÉ L.A goes, I've taken the decision to direct the film, write the film, and ultimately star in the film. And I know that this project is going to be a handful, but I'm ready, and I feel like I'm prepared for this. I would have to say that you're not fully prepared for any project, really, and this goes as far as any artist. You're not really fully prepared until you're actually in the studio or on set calling action or doing physical cuts. But like I said, I'm ready, and I feel like this is my time, and what better way to showcase it than in 2020.
All right. So, Emmanuel, I definitely wish you much success on your upcoming project. We got to wrap it up. So what I want you to do is, first thing, some words of wisdom for those attempting to get into the film industry, especially from the standpoint of a director.
Yes.
90 seconds.
Director, I want to say, just believe in yourself, and don't hesitate. Don't question too much. If you know something is going to work, or if you want something to get done, I'd say, again, just do it. Just do it, because that's your space and that's your time. So take advantage of it, and like I said, just believe in yourself.
60 seconds.
And, don't take things for granted, and just do it.
All right, and last question. If people want to get in touch with you, that way they can keep up with you as the film progresses, or maybe someone might want to audition or be a part of helping you out, how can they reach you via social media or the internet?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Well, as far as social media goes, anybody can reach me at Emmanuel the Director on Instagram. Feel free to DM me if you feel like, hey, maybe this song or maybe this outfit would look good in the film, or something like a little artsy. Just feel free to DM me on my Instagram.
10 seconds.
And yeah.
All right. Definitely, again, let the people know the name of the project and when to start looking for it. And I'm going to hit you offline, because I might want to help when it comes to presenting music for your project, because I know a lot of artists that are looking for, just their music to be heard in other areas.
Absolutely. And touching base on music real quick, I just want to say that there's a lot of musicians, recording artists that have definitely tried to make the break into film and to cinema, and what it really means to be in the film industry. With BLASÉ L.A, that's going to be a very big opportunity. And, being a Latino filmmaker, I really want to showcase the diversity here in LA, and I really want to make sure that everybody can get a chance to showcase their potential and their art, as well as their communities and what they really stand for. So yeah, BLASÉ L.A. is definitely a wave-making project that people are going to want to hop onto, and everybody can feel free to, send me a little artwork or some inspo that they feel as though they can connect with for BLASÉ L.A. at Emmanuel the Director on Instagram.
All right, Emmanuel, good luck. Thank you for coming on the show, and continued success for you, sir.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to be here.
All right. Man, go back and enjoy that California weather. I wish I was out there.
Thank you so much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was Latin filmmaker Mr. Emmanuel Osorio. He has a brand new film in production right now called BLASÉ L.A. All my artists out there, if you're interested in getting your songs into films, you can definitely hit me up, and I'll get with my man Emmanuel. You can hit me up right here on Facebook, or you can email me at bigvicxl@gmail.com. All right, it's your boy Vic XL. This is the Ridin Durty Show, the Ridin Durty Podcast. We bridge the gap between hip hop and everyday life. To everybody out there checking out the show, man, I love you guys. Y'all could be doing anything else, but the fact that you're watching this show and gave me 1 second of your time means I have to give you nothing but love. All right, come here. Hug for you. All right, it's your boy Vic XL. All right, what up, Daisy? What up, Bob? What up, Ashley? We out this thing. Peace.